Hello everyone, welcome to Abhigyan Academy. Today we will discuss about non-constitutional bodies. Okay, we have already discussed the constitutional bodies. Now we have this non-constitutional bodies. What do you mean by non-constitutional? That means it is not mentioned in the constitution. First point you should remember, it is not mentioned in the constitution. Then who will give them the power? From what authority they are running, right? So please remember they can be run or constitute through some act, right? They can be constitute through government, right? Government. So on the basis of that, we can divide these non-constitutional bodies as statutory or non-statutory. Statutory or non-statutory. What is statutory? Statutory means it is formed through some act. Or non-statutory means it is formed by executive, that is government. Okay? The powers, functions, roles are not mentioned, not given by our constitution, but it is given by some act or by government. So first, there are so many non-constitutional bodies are there, but we will see the important ones. Firstly, National Human Rights Commission. This is not mentioned in the constitution. That's why it is non-constitutional. Okay, that's why it is not constitutional. So National Human Rights Commission chairperson will be one retired Chief Justice of India or Supreme Court judge can be its full-time member. Okay? Can be its full-time member. Judge, Supreme Court or High Court Chief Justice can be its members. Okay? And three individual, one minimum one woman should have been there in the member. Okay? 7 ex officio members. What are the ex officio members? Ex officio members are just because they are the chairperson or the members of these commissions, they automatically become the members of National Human Rights Commission. See, NC, National Commission for Minorities, National Commission for Scheduled Tribe, National Commission for Scheduled Tribes, National Commission for Women, National Commission for Backward Class, National Commission for Protection of Child Rights, Chief Commissioner for Person with Disability. So, 7 ex officio members are there. Okay. Salary allowances and other conditions of service are set by central government. Okay. Central government. This is established or constituted through some acts. Okay. Through some acts. Chairperson having tenure of 3 years or 70 years. Okay. 3 or 70. Reappointment is eligible but not permitted in the other central or state government. So what does this National Commission for Human Rights do? See, for our fundamental rights, if our FR, fundamental rights, got violated, we move to the courts, right? We move to the High Court or we move to the Supreme Court. But what about the human rights? Okay, some basic human rights. What about that? If it got violated, we legally cannot go to the court, right? We can go, but that will be under the legal rights, right? But if some of our basic rights are being violated, this National Human Rights Commission, this commission takes a proactive role. Okay? National Commission takes a proactive role and try to solve it. Okay? Try to solve it. See, For example, cases like NHRC India takes suo motu cognizance of the media report about more than 100 children falling ill after consuming midday meal in the Mokmana village, Mokama area of Patna, Bihar. See, this is suo motu cognizance means taking the authority to taking the case to themselves by their own. That is suo motu. Okay. So this is midday meal. Midday meal is a government scheme. So how under this government scheme children can fall ill? It cannot be. So their basic human rights are being violated. So that's why NHRC took the suo motu cognizance. Then one commission is there, Central Information Commission. Central Information Commission is set up under this Act, Right to Information Act of 2005, Section 12, which is under Ministry of Personal Public Grievance and Pensions. Okay. So, Central Information Commission, CIC. CIC. Right to information. We have RTI, right? We have RTI. We can seek information from government through this Act. So, through this Act, a certain body was formed, and that body will be consisting of one chief information commissioners and 10 information commissioners. These people will be appointed by our president, but there will be a selection committee. In that selection committee, Prime Minister, Leader of Opposition and Union Cabinet Minister will be there, and they will be recommending these names to the President of India, and President will appoint them. Tenure service 3 years or 65 years. 3 years or 65 years. They are not eligible for reappointment. Then Central Vigilance Commission, it is established through CVC Act 2003. Okay. Through CVC Act 2003, Central Vigilance Commission to reduce the corruption. Okay. Here also one chief election commissioners, one central vigilance commissioners and not more than 2 vigilance commissioners will be appointed by the president on the recommendation of this committee. Prime Minister, Leader of Opposition in Lok Sabha and Minister of Home Affairs. Then Minister of Home Affairs. Tenure will be 4 years or 65 years. 4 years or 65 years. Okay. Various legislations pertaining to CVC, Prevention of Corruption Act 1988, CVC Act 2003, Lokpal Lokayukt Act 2003, Whistleblower Protection Act 2014. Then Competition Commission of India. Competition Commission of India set up under this Competition Act of 2002, Ministry of Corporate Affairs, and on the recommendation of Raghavan Committee. On the recommendation of Raghavan Committee, what does this Competition Commission of India do? See, to ensure a fair market competition, to ensure that the customer do not face unfair. Okay, so that's why this Competition Commission of India was set up. That's why this Competition Commission of India was set up. Okay. For example, if in the market, if in your Puja is coming and Durga Puja is coming and you go to the market, you should have the choice. You should have the various choice. Suppose आपको एक जीन्स पैंट खरीदना है, तो you should have the different brands, right? कि ये इसका है, ये इस ब्रांड का जीन्स है, ये इस ब्रांड का जीन्स है, तभी तो आप सारा देख के लास्ट में आपके पैसों के हिसाब से, आपके बजट के हिसाब से आपको कौन सा चाहिए वो खरीद सकते हो, है कि नहीं? If you will not having any of the choices, फॉर एग्जाम्पल एक ही ब्रांड का जीन्स पूरे मार्केट में है, तब तो वो फेयर नहीं है ना, फॉर द अदर कंपिटिटर्स ऑल्सो, फॉर द कस्टमर्स ऑल्सो. So to ensures that in a market there is fair competition, we have this Competition Commission of India. Okay, we have this body, Competition Commission of India. Here, chairperson and 6 members are appointed by central government. Okay, central government, and they should have the 15 years of professional knowledge, experience in areas like international trade, finance, law, with members serving a 5-year term. Okay, then law commissions is a non-statutory body. Why we call it as non-statutory? Because it is formed by central government. It is formed by government. So it's a non-statutory. It is not formed through some act. Okay, that's why. Act as an advisory to Ministry of Law and Justice. Okay, so first law commission was established in the year 1834 by British government under Charter Act 1833, and that was chaired by Lord Macaulay. Then first law commission of India, independent India में form हुआ था 1955 and chaired by C. Settleworth. Okay, he was the former Attorney General of India and constituted for 3-year term. Every year you have to reconstitute through some executive order. ये government लाते हैं. Okay. National Commission for Protection of Child Rights. Human rights. Okay. This is not human rights actually, this is child rights. NCPCR, it is established in the year 2007 and under this Protection of Child Rights Act 2005. Protection of Child Rights Act 2005. इसमें अगर बच्चों के साथ कुछ गलत हो रहा है, if something happens, something bad is happening with the children, then this commission takes the action. Okay? If child rights got violated. Then here the composition is 1 person and 6 members. At least 2 have to be women. At least 2 have to be women. Then this we have seen. Then Lokpal is formed under this Lokpal and Lokayukt Act 2013. Okay, here also 1 chairperson, maximum 8 members. Why this Lokpal and Lokayukt formed? To remove corruption. Okay, appointed by president and on the recommendation of a selection committee consisting of this paper. PM as the chairperson, speaker of Lok Sabha, leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, CJI or one eminent jurist. Tenure will be 5 years or till the age of 70 years. Okay. See, jurisdiction of Lokpal includes Prime Minister also, Minister, Member of Parliament, Group ABCD officers and officials of central government. And all this will be under the jurisdiction of Lokpal. Then this NITI Aayog. NITI Aayog was also a non-statutory body. It is formed by our government. Okay, in the year 2015. In the year 2015. Key initiatives taken by NITI Aayog are Atal Innovation Mission, National Data Platform, Aspirational District Program, Aspirational Block Program, Poshan Abhiyan, E-Amrit Portal, Life State Support Mission, Poshan Gyan, Sunya. So these are some of the initiatives taken by NITI Aayog. These are the indices or reports NITI Aayog publish. Okay, SDG index, composite water management index, health index, agriculture marketing and farmer friendly reform index, India innovation index. So NITI Aayog works as the think tank of our government, central government. So these are some of the important points about non-statutory body. You just need to remember the act under which it was formed and its role, its power, its function, composition. बाकी इतना आपको याद रखना है. Okay. So that's all for today. I'll see you in my next class. Thank you.